Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Daniela, and on this channel we make hot crafts, cocktails, cooking, a little bit of everything. And on today's episode, or whatever you want to call it, I am participating in the Modern and Glam Challenge hosted by my friend at Z9 Designs, and I will leave her information for you down below. So let's jump right in. This is my fabulous friend Sind Smalls, who is Z9 Designs on YouTube, and please go check her out after you check out this video. Now, what are we crafting today? We're making this simple yet glam, kind of winter wonderland themed canvas wall art, and it is really easy to make. It's just a little time consuming only because of the drying process. There's several layers that have to dry. You can easily quicken them up with a blow dryer or a heat gun. Now, I'm first finding the center of my canvas so that my tree will be straight and it will be centered. So I marked a line in the center of my canvas, and now I'm just sketching out my tree. This is a super simple tree outline or silhouette, nothing fancy, just like when you were a kid and you did those little like triangle trees, exact same thing. So I basically made a small triangle, a medium triangle, stacked on top of a big triangle, and then a little bit of a stump. Then I'm going to pour myself some blue craft paint that I'm going to use to paint it. Now, I was going to paint the tree first, and then I realized I should probably paint the background. This is advice I give to everyone, is when you have a white canvas, still paint it white, because you will be able to tell the difference between a painted canvas and an unpainted. So I'm just using Waverly White chalk paint to paint the background of my canvas. When the background's completely painted and at least mostly dry, then is when I'm going to go in with that blue paint and paint in my Christmas tree shape. Now, what you don't see on camera here is that I do end up doing 2 layers of this color, because the first time that I did it, it was a little bit streaky, and part of that is because, as you can see, I'm trying to be really careful in all of those little areas where there's corners or sharp edges, and so I end up having a thin line instead of a thick line, creating a bunch of streaks. So like I said, off camera, I do end up doing 2 coats of this color. You can speed this up, like I said, with a blow dryer or a heat gun. Next is where we get into the glitz and the glam. I am using some Mod Podge by Plaid Crafts, and I am spreading it around particularly the bottom-ish area of my canvas. I first started by kind of sparingly putting it, and then as I went along, I put it heavier in some areas, the Mod Podge I'm talking about, and then lighter in other areas. It really ended up becoming more of a process than I expected. I was mostly afraid that I would just have like giant chunks of silver everywhere, and I was really looking for a variety of like some large chunks, small chunks, speckles, just a nice variety of shapes and sizes of my silver leaf. This is just like gold leaf, but it's silver. It's little crumbles of like silver flaky stuff that looks gorgeous on DIYs. I got this on AliExpress. If I find the link, I will link it down for you below. Otherwise, yeah, I just kind of tap it around with my finger. I haven't found a better process than this yet. I generally use my finger for silver leafing and gold leafing, but if you have a better technique, let me know. The point of this is just keep doing this, adding more silver until your heart desires. I ended up going in quite a few times with it. When that was done, and as you can see, it kind of went and curved up the edges there, I decided to add a little bit to my tree because it just had this beautiful like contrast of the blue and then the really nice shine of the silver. So I'm not adding a lot. I'm just adding a little bit here and there to my tree to add a little bit of glitz and glam, and also a little bit of contrast in color and texture, and I really love how it turned out. So I recommend this. By the way, you could totally do your tree in any color you wanted. I was going for that kind of modern blue and white theme here. I have no idea if that's how I'm going to decorate for the holidays, but I thought it would be popular. Now I'm coating everything with a coat of Mod Podge just over anywhere I silver leafed. So the tree in that bottom area, I'm not coating this on the canvas itself. Or at least I should say the plain white area of the canvas. I didn't want the sheen on it. I kind of like the juxtaposition of that kind of matte coat and then some of this gloss on top of it. So I'm just coating those areas, and I just did one coat of the Mod Podge. Now I'm going in with this fun, chunky, glittery acrylic medium, I think it's called. I got it from Walmart, and it's really, really fun, but it's got lots of different silver and holographic little glitters in it, and it's already kind of gluey, so I'm just going in and adding this towards the very bottom of my canvas. This just added a little bit more fun and glitz and glam, and I thought it also helps create a little bit more of like a gradient of like heavy glitter to lighter glitter and or silver leaf, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of hard to see in these clips, but I hope you were inspired and really like this DIY. I think it has so much potential and that it's so fun, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.